more satisfying maybe to spend those levels trying to, because they make a big deal about, okay, what is the Phantom Ruby? How does it work? Maybe if you were just trying to find information about it, and then like you could find some secret weapon that would make fighting Infinite at the end easier or something. Like, I don't know, maybe the story would have made more sense, but...
By the way, hi, Metal Sonic boss fight.
Yeah, it's the same boss. Ugh.
Yeah, so guys, to be fair, the Chaos Emeralds have kind of attained the same problem as far as chaos control and time travel and stuff goes, but the Chaos Emeralds took, like, a large number of games to reach that point.
And there's also 7 of them, too, so more than one person can have their power at any given point as well. So there's more potential there. Like, you can have Shadow with an emerald and Sonic with an emerald, and both of them using their powers at the same time. Which...
Yeah, I kind of liked the Phantom Ruby more when it was just a mysterious power source that fell from space and dragged the floating island down with it. I saw your comments, people.
I saw that. So earlier today, I was on YouTube listening to some of the soundtrack because yesterday playing it, I didn't get a chance to listen to it. And on one of the Infinite tracks, there was a comment that said something to the extent of, you know, he's like, Infinite doesn't need to have a backstory or anything that makes sense. He's cool and edgy, and this music's fun. I'm like, okay.
You know what? That's
this guy for all my comments.
No, that's you know what? Honestly, that's fine. Like, honestly, if he didn't have a backstory, he'd be more interesting. Actually, because his backstory sucks. Like, he can just be a guy with cool powers, and
his
that's
backstory
fine.
should just be he's a fucking robot. It would make everything so much better.
Like that, yeah.
I was sort of about to say the same thing about the Phantom Ruby, where I liked him when the mystery wasn't explained, because the mystery's explanation wound up being kind of stupid.
It just creates further questions.
Effect, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie!
Somebody grab that freaking health bar and drag it up to be online with everything else in the UI. Jesus Christ, I hate it.
Yeah, it's constantly on eye level with the boss itself. That annoys the fuck out of me.
And wipe off that black stuff near the ring counter. It's getting in the way. Jeez.
Why is it that sometimes the jump just does this little tiny hop no matter how hard you push the button? It's weird. I don't get it.
I also like how, since even though you can clearly reach Infinite with your standard jump, you can't hit him, because, you know, screw that. Like, you have to wait till he summons orbs to homing attack onto.
Well, sometimes you can get up close enough without him doing that. Like
that.
Yeah, but only at certain points. You can't, like...
Yeah, only at certain points. Sometimes he needs to do...
Like, right here, you're boosting, and the game just won't let you homing attack.
It's time to stop giving a fuck.
Hey, wait a minute.
I did that 6 parts ago.
Hey, Sonic, I just had a thought. Why didn't we open with that?
Shut up, Ricky. It's clearly been established. They can do that whatever the fuck they want. Why don't they just do it for the entire game?
I see the weak point, Sonic. We need to...
Smith's line delivery failed so badly. It feels like it's out of context from what's happening on screen.
It almost sounds like he's running out of breath when he's saying it.
Either that, or he's preaching a service. He's preaching.
I think it would have helped. It sounds more like a boom line, honestly, that needed boom animation to work it out. But in this game, it just comes off very fucking stilted.
Hey Ryan, I see you died.
Yes, I did.
Question about this section: why is Eggman creating platforms for Sonic?
So I love how we're playing tennis with him, like Ganondorf.
Why does this giant robot, which is, you know, as Eggman's, it's powered by the Phantom Ruby, so it is, as in Eggman's own words, the most powerful thing he's ever created. Why is it almost destroyed by just a bunch of rocks full?
Why does it need to throw rocks? Why can't it fire missiles or something?
If it's so damn powerful, why do we not need a super form to actually beat it?
Why does it never get the idea to use one of its 6 arms?
You have 6 fucking arms! Just smash that platform he's on, you fucking moron!
I haven't said this in a while. It's a video game!
Yeah, but it's a dumb video game.
Okay, Mr. Izuka, calm down.
Many failed attempts later.
The Avatar part of this fight's the worst part. This is bullshit. If you pick...
I got clipped and fell down a lot.
This is another case where, depending on the Wispin you pick...
God help you if you pick Cube.
God help you if you did Drill, yeah.
Yeah, Cube is useless.
Drill is useless.
If you have Flamethrower, you can just, like, I didn't know at first that you could hurt it through the hands, because it's, like, if you try to homing attack, you do, like, a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of damage.
You can also damage the core.
But that's a lot harder.
I've heard that a lot. That like people didn't know you couldn't hurt.
That's a lot riskier because you have to jump into the abyss.
It depends on the angle. It honestly depends on the angle where the fist lands. Because earlier Ryan could have hit it easily, given how much range the flamethrower has.
The robot's right hand is always the one that you can hit. So if you stay to the left of the level, the center should probably be in a better spot for you to hit it. Assuming that the lasers it's shooting don't destroy the platforms you need in order to reach. But like the flamethrower doesn't reach, so I doubt Asteroid would reach either, and Hover probably wouldn't reach at all either. So, riveting final boss, isn't that though?
I'll just leave my fist here so he can shoot it with fire. I'm a genius though.
That took me 4 minutes to do on multiple tries. Guess what? I do the final part in 1 try.
You know, when I was streaming this, people were like, oh my gosh, this final form is so hard. And I'm like, guys, really? The final form really isn't all that bad.
It gets a little chaotic, but that's about it.
Why does this thing pop out of his robot like a goddamn alien?
He just gave birth to himself.
Also, hi, Wispbot 2.0.
The unspoken implication is that this thing has some sort of infinite consciousness in it.
Yeah. And I do like this final track.
It reminds me so much of Undertale.
I was just so done with caring by the time I got here. I just wanted the game to be over.
I mean, I'm talking purely.
The game is pretty fucking uninspired throughout the entire run. This final boss really sealed the deal. It was like, oh, we're just doing the Nigga Whiz armor again.
Yep.
From Colors. It's like, alright.
I mean, granted, at the very least, it's a longer fight than in Colors, where you hit it like twice.
But it's the same fight, though. You know, that's the thing. It's almost one-to-one the same fight.
It's not original, but I will say it is a better fight than the Colors, Generations, or Lost World final bosses. It's not original, but I like this.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's no time eater.
Clement, I agree with you in Colors. I still prefer. I think the Colors final boss fight is more fun than this.
It has more charm to make up for its deficiencies, is what I would say.
Reach for the Stars is a better bass track to make a final orchestral version than Fist
It
Bump.
helps that Sonic Colors has the announcer thing going on, which is if you were to play the Japanese version, it's like the exact same announcer that announces the powers from Kamen Rider Double.
So the other thing though is that the final boss is better if you like the game leading up to it, like, because the final boss is like the climactic finish. If you don't care about the game before that, it could be the best final boss ever, but chances are it's not going to get you to care any more than what you already did, you know?
Mm-hmm. I still like this music track, though, so...
Well, I mean, the final boss having the best music is par for the course for Sonic, thankfully, but...
I haven't seen what happens if you don't do the button combo. I assume you still do it.
I'm
assuming you probably still win, yeah.
Most powerful thing Eggman's ever made with the power of the Phantom Ruby doesn't even need to go super to beat it.
You can't. Oh yeah, so we should mention you can't at the game's initial launch. You could not go super at all. So
Supersonic is DLC.
Yeah, Supersonic's DLC.
Supersonic hasn't been unlocked in the programming. It's in the game.
Oh, it is? Ooh.
Wait, what the fuck? Sonic Boom gloves, Sonic Boom scarf, classic Sonic shoes.
Yep.
And Clement's favorite T-shirt.
Now there's a black one with a red logo.
Oh no, guys, I'm sorry. Clement's favorite T-shirt